Yo, what is up, guys? Savage Boy 23 back with another video. Today I'm going to give you guys my NBA recap and my NBA day-to-day predictions. If you guys can, please like, subscribe, comment down below, and please watch more of my videos. Please and thank you, and comment down below what you guys' favorite team is, and tell me what team do you think will bring the NBA championship home. Alright? Really quick before we do move on, I want to show you guys a very good product. You guys do need like 2 stands and a mic stand all in one. Go ahead, click the link, and it'll take you straight to this. You guys do type in the code SAVAGE. You guys will go ahead and get 20% off. You guys can go ahead and get different colors, and whatever console you use, you guys can go ahead and get it. Alright, now I just want to point this out. This is very useful for me, and it's going to be very useful for you guys. So if you guys do go ahead and click the link, it will take you straight to this. If you put the code in SAVAGE, you guys will go ahead and get 20% off. Alright? So if you guys do go, thank you. And if you guys do go, just say Savage Boy 23 sent you. Alright? Other than that, let's move on. I have one more thing to show you guys. If you guys do type in the code SAVAGE, you guys will also see this too. It's basically like a little box with different colors. You guys can just move it around, put it back into a box. And if you guys are like very handsy and you can't keep your hands to yourself, go ahead and buy this because this is very fun to use. And also, I just want to point this out. You guys can go ahead and get different colors of this. So mine is like a purple. You guys can go ahead and get different colors if you guys want, alright? So again, if you guys do go, type in the code SAVAGE, you guys will go ahead and get this, alright? 20% off. Alright. I want to say this because I wanted to make a video last night, but I was like, I just can't because usually I don't do that. But I wish I did. The news that we got last night in the NBA, everybody saw it, everybody heard it, everybody knows what's going around, whatever's happening in the NBA. I want to say this loud and clear before we move on. Anthony Davis is leaving the Los Angeles Lakers, and I know what you guys are going to tell me next. What are you going to do with the thumbnail? Are you going to change his face? Yes, I am. I'm putting Luka's, matter of fact. Okay? Now let me give you guys a little rundown of what happened last night, what went through everybody's mind. So we got the breaking news as usual. Anthony Davis, Max Christie, gone out of the Lakers uniform into a Mavs uniform. 2029 pick to the Dallas Mavericks. Okay? And in exchange, Lakers get Luka Doncic. What's his name? Maxi Kleber. My bad. Maxi Kleber. Okay? And then you got what's his name? Last one. Didn't he win a championship with the Lakers, or is that his brother? Marquise Morris. Oh my God, I'm very slow. I'm very excited. I heard that news. So Lakers get Luka Doncic, Maxi Kleber, and they go ahead and get oh my God, I just forgot his name as I just mentioned it. Marquise Morris. Okay. All right. So we all saw that, we all heard it. It was an amazing day, an amazing night, and this basically went out to everybody around 9:15 Western or West Coast time, East Coast time around like 11. But let me say this loud and clear to everybody. Okay, this was the biggest move in NBA history. One of the biggest NBA moves we've ever heard and watched before our eyes. Now, my friend was telling me that the Lakers are a scary team now with Luka. And I said, Luka Doncic, the Magic Man that I always say. I've always wanted this guy on the Lakers. I always see him in a purple and yellow uniform. I've always said that. But now, reading the news, watching the news of the sports world, it's here. Luka is a Laker. He belongs in LA like a star. And he is a star. And again, I have friends that are Mavs fans. They are pissed. They said Mark Cuban did the worst decision of his life. He got rid of a young star. And you guys all know why he got rid of him? His size, his weight, his contract. You know, there was rumors of him not signing with the Mavs. And there was other rumors of him staying in Dallas for a 5-year contract. He was going to get a lot of money from the Dallas Mavericks and Mike Cuban. Now, let me say this loud and clear to everybody. I've been watching the sports. I've been reading these crazy breaking news, but nothing is worse than hearing this great news. Everybody thought it was breaking news when Kevin Durant requested that trade to go to that team. Well, guess what? This is the biggest news we've ever heard in 2025. This is the best news we've ever heard in 2025. Now everybody thought the news was just on Jimmy Butler. But instead, we got a Shams breaking news. Boom, right there. Anthony Davis going to the Dallas Mavericks in exchange. Go get Maxi Kleber, go get Luka and Marquise Morris. Okay? Boom. That's what we want. That's what everybody wants. Everybody wants to see Luka Doncic in a purple and yellow uniform. Now, let me say this loud and clear to everybody. Just because Luka came to the Lakers doesn't mean I'm going to root for the Lakers. No, I'm not. Luka, I'll just be a fan of him. I'll hop from one team to another. But let me say this loud and clear before I get too excited and I talk for hours. Let me ask you one thing, Laker fans. Let me ask you one thing. Actually, two things. My bad. Two things. You know, there's rumors, there's speculations that since Anthony Davis went to the Dallas Mavericks, the crybaby is going to leave the Lakers. Now, hear me out before you say anything. The crybaby, now if people are curious of what team he's going to go to, the Golden State Warriors. With Steph Chef and the Warriors. Because, to be honest, what does the crybaby have in LA? Nothing. He doesn't have AD no more. And if he goes to the Golden State Warriors, he has Steph Curry, the best point guard in the NBA. Now, do I agree with him going to the Warriors? Absolutely not. Because he's going to make the Warriors suck. And Warrior fans, calm down. Don't get excited. He's not going. All right? I'm going to shut all that rumor down right now. He's not going. I'm just throwing you guys out there in the spotlight to get you guys happy a little bit. But let me say this loud and clear. It's a dream for Luka Doncic to play against the crybaby. I don't know why, but it is. It's everyone's dream to play with the crybaby. Luka Doncic will be on that floor when he makes his debut as the Los Angeles Lakers. He will be standing next to the crybaby of the Los Angeles Lakers. Now let me say this loud and clear. Anthony Davis will make his next debut as a Dallas Mavericks in the next few games. He will not be playing in the next Mavs games if what I've been reading. I could be wrong on that. But my sources are never wrong. Anthony Davis will play in the next Dallas Mavericks game. I just have one thing to say to the NBA world and to the NBA nation. Let me say this loud and clear. If you are an NBA fan, does this get your viewership up? Let me say this loud and clear. This definitely gets the viewership up. You're watching Luka Doncic in a purple and yellow uniform. And you're watching Anthony Davis is the Dallas Mavericks. And I want to keep this in mind to everybody. Keep your eye out on February 25th, 2025. Luka Doncic will be playing against his former team. Anthony Davis will be playing against their former team. Now, if you might ask, where do you think it's going to be played at? It is going to be played in Los Angeles. Alright? And to be honest with you, the time zone is going to be a lot different for everybody. Western time. 7 Eastern, 7 Western time, Eastern time at 10 p.m., 7 p.m. for the Western time zone. Eastern time, 10 p.m. Now, let me say this loud and clear. We don't know when Luka's going to make his debut as a Laker. Nobody knows. It's up in the air because this man is injured. And who thought in their great mind to get rid of their young superstar? I think Mike Cuban really thought that Luka's not a priority anymore for the Mavs. They're going to build around Anthony Davis. Let me say this loud and clear to everybody in the NBA that's a fan. Getting rid of your star on the Dallas Mavericks or any other team in the NBA, you have nothing to play for anymore, basically. You got a 25-year-old heading to Los Angeles, and then you got a 39-year-old man heading to Dallas. And let me say this loud and clear to everybody. The Dallas Mavericks were having their eyes on Anthony Davis since he went to LA. Not a lot of people have been talking about that. So this wasn't just blue out of normal. This wasn't out of the sky like normal. This was planned for the Dallas Mavericks. Dallas Mavericks wanted Anthony Davis since he came into the league, or since he came into LA. So I'm shocked at this trade, but not as shocked as the Mavericks want Anthony Davis instead of Luka. You know, this is the same Luka Doncic that dropped 73 points last season. And guess what? He's playing for that team back there, the Los Angeles Lakers, the best team that everybody says in the NBA. Now, again, I'm saying this loud and clear. I'm not a Lakers fan, so don't say, oh, you just said they're the best team in the NBA, so you're a fan of them. No. I'm just saying he's playing for the best organization in the NBA. It's basically saying anything can happen in the NBA now. Big players with big names can go to a different team. We don't know what's going to happen now. Now, you know, my friends are telling me, and sometimes I think they're legit, sometimes I think they're not legit. But now, this one I think they're legit. They're telling me that the Crybaby will be going to the Golden State Warriors, and they're going to build around Luka Doncic and the Lakers. See, it doesn't even feel real for me to say Luka Doncic and the Lakers. That's how I feel when I say Luka Doncic and the Lakers. But let me say this loud and clear. It's not going to happen. Luka wants to play with his idol. The Crybaby wants to play with the younger idol. So, let me say this loud and clear. The rumors are shutting down before it even comes out. He is not going to the Lakers. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I know for a fact I'm not wrong. And let me say this loud and clear to everybody out there that is an NBA fan. When he said he wants to come to LA, he wants to retire in Los Angeles. He does not want to retire anywhere else. So if you think he's going to the Bay to go play for the Warriors, good luck. It's not happening. And I never, ever, ever go wrong on my doubts. Ever. I'm always right. I'm always pinpoint of where I'm going to say. So Luka Doncic and the Crybaby will play. But let me say this loud and clear. This might be the last season for the Crybaby to hang it up. And to be honest with you, I don't care. Now he just lost his sidekick, Anthony Davis. Or as I say, Anthony Davis lost his sidekick. But But at the end of the day, this is a great breaking news at night for everybody. Everybody was just about to sleep, and then all of a sudden, Shams Charania came out with breaking news that Luka's heading over to LA, and then Anthony Davis is heading to Dallas. Now, I want to say this loud and clear to Anthony Davis and just Anthony Davis. I've been watching you for years, since 2019, and then with the Pelicans. And I want to say this loud and clear as a fan. I want to say thank you for what you were doing in LA. Alright? Nobody was better than you in LA because you came up and you said, I'm going to be a dominant player. Now, I know what people are going to say next. He's going to get injured in Dallas. I want to say this loud and clear. If it's not your problem, don't worry about it. It's the Dallas Mavericks problem now. It was the Lakers problem, and Rob Pelinka and Jimmy Buss, they had to make a hard decision. Do you want to get rid of an injured player, or do you want to go get a young star player and have a face out here in LA? And guess what they did? They went to go pick up Luka Doncic. If I were them, I would have even gave them more players to get another great player. I just want to point that out. If I was Jimmy Buss or Rob Pelinka, I would even push for another player. That's how I would be. Because all the Lakers are giving up is Max Christie and the 2029 pick. And to be honest with you, Max Christie's a great young star. I just don't think he's that kind of star yet. And do I think he's gonna pop out of that bubble in Dallas? Hey, I don't even know. I don't think he will. I'm gonna say it loud and clear. He was kind of shy in Los Angeles. What makes you think he's gonna be great in Dallas? I'm just saying. And then also, I want to say one more thing before I do actually move on. Dallas Mavericks are mad. They were so mad that they actually cried that they got rid of Luka. Let me say this loud and clear to you guys. I'm not saying nothing negative. Luka's still in the NBA, but he is not playing for your team. He is done with the Mavs organization. He is done of what he's doing out there in Dallas. He has no help. And now Luka is going to LA. And do I think he's going to have help even more? To be honest with you, I don't want to say no, but it's going to be a yes. He's going to have help in LA. But you know what would have been nice? If the Lakers actually did keep AD and then get Luka but get rid of somebody else that's a big star, but it's not going to happen because Lakers only have AD and the crybaby. There's no other big name out there in LA. But I just want to say this loud and clear to you guys. This is the biggest trade news we've ever heard in the NBA. I read the news and I thought I was still, thinking like, is this processing in my brain? Like, is Luka really going to the Lakers to go play with the Los Angeles Lakers? And let me say this loud and clear to you guys. Don't throw Luka Doncic under the bus if he's not playing good or if he's not, becoming the star that he needs to be. I say this loud and clear. Open arms for Luka Doncic. Regardless, win or lose, be proud of Luka. He's a young star, 25 years old, going out there in Los Angeles where the bright lights are, and he's going to play with the crybaby, and he's going to play on the same Laker arena, well, not the same Laker arena, but the same logo of the Lakers where Kobe Bryant played as. So I want to say this loud and clear. Laker fans, get happy, get excited. I can't say nothing negative. Enjoy this because, to be honest, this is going to be another season with the Los Angeles Lakers with Luka Doncic as the face of the Lakers. And I'm happy with it. I'm happy for it all because Luka deserves to move on from the Mavs, and what Mark Cuban's doing out there for Luka is just not looking good. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Just incredible news, incredible day. Yeah. So everybody keep an eye out on February 25th, 2025. Mavs Lakers play against each other in LA. So yeah. But let's move on for the games today. Did I watch any games yesterday? No, I only watched one game. The New York Knicks. Lakers. I'm surprised the Lakers won that game. I thought they were not going to win that one. But I just want to say something. So on ESPN, Stephen A. Smith and Big Perk were talking about, I mean, to be honest with you, Big Perk was talking about the GOAT is on the court. And then Stephen A. Smith followed up with the GOAT's retired in Florida playing golf. And to be honest with you, when I heard that, I started laughing. Because Stephen A. Smith knows who's the real GOAT. It's Michael Jordan. So, I just want to say this loud and clear to everybody and to Big Perk. Big Perk, let me say this loud and clear to you. Michael Jordan's the GOAT. Okay, you're a funny guy. You've messed up a lot this week. You say Steph Curry does not belong in the All-Stars. It's just crazy to me of you saying that. And now you're saying that Michael Jordan's not the GOAT? Bro, Big Perk, let me say something to you, bro. If you think that Michael Jordan's if you don't think Michael Jordan's the GOAT, what makes you think that the Crybaby's the GOAT? Because of what he's leading in points, he's going out here dominating games. And let me just point this out to you. I don't care if you want to bring up the stats. I don't care if you want to bring up the championships. But I'm saying Michael Jordan will dominate the Crybaby in this generation right now. If Michael Jordan was in his prime, Michael Jordan will dominate the Crybaby in this generation. And that's a big statement coming from me as a big basketball fan. And I'm not joking. I'm being serious. If Michael Jordan played right now, 2025, Michael Jordan will beat the Crybaby. You can put the Crybaby on any other team, and I'm telling you this right now, Michael Jordan will win. 100%, 1,000%. Because I have faith in Michael Jordan to win games. So, yeah. But anyways, let's move on towards the games today. Yeah, I already told you guys the rundown of the news of the NBA. You got Zach LaVine Bulls versus Kate Cunningham Detroit Pistons. I'm going for Kate Cunningham and Detroit Pistons to win this one. So, yeah. You got this one. You got Kawhi Leonard and the Flippers versus RJ Barrett and the Toronto Raptors. Kawhi Leonard will be playing against his former team since he won the championship in 2019. I mean, still, to be honest, this is not going to be a great game. It's not going to be a fun game, but I'm going for none other than RJ Barrett and the Raptors, I guess. I mean, I don't care at the end of the day. The Toronto Raptors are on a winning streak, but they are going to break it today, I can just tell. So, yeah. I don't have faith in them. Alright, you got this game here. You got, man. First game saying no Luka Doncic. Wow. You got Anthony Davis and the Dallas Mavericks playing against Spider Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. When AD might not play in this one, he might play in the next one, is what I just mentioned. But I'm going for Spider Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers to win this one. So, yeah. Alright, you got this game here. You got Jason Tatum, Celtics versus Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey, the Sixers. I'm going for Jason Tatum and the Sixers. I'm going for Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics to win this one. So, yeah. Alright, last game of the night. Ja Morant Grizzlies versus Giannis and the Bucks. Now, let me say this loud and clear. Regardless if Ja Morant plays in this game, this is still going to be a great game. It's still going to be a fun game, competitive game. I'm going for Giannis and the Bucks to win this one. So, yeah. Alright, guys, that is my NBA predictions. You guys go ahead and tell me in the comments what teams do you think will win these games and what teams do you think will bring the NBA Finals home. One more thing before I do end the video. This is between the Mavs and the Lakers. For the Mavs, who's your next clutch player? I know Kyrie is a clutch player for the Mavs, but sometimes Kyrie Irving doesn't give it his all every day. You still got Gafford, PJ Washington, Anthony Davis now. I'm kind of curious of how that Mavs team's going to look now with no Luka on the bench or on the floor. I'm going to be tuning into the game. I'll probably look into it today and see how he will fit into the game. That's if he does decide to play, but I don't think he will. And plus, he's injured. So, yeah. Anyways, let's move on to the Lakers side. First off, Anthony Davis asked the NBA, Rob Pelinka, if I'm correct, to get another big man, right? He wanted another big man to help him out. Like somebody like, I don't know, you can say Vooch, you can say, I mean, I wouldn't say Victor, but I'm saying somebody like, I mean, you can go ahead and get somebody that's a big man, but instead, Rob Pelinka said, "Nah, we're getting rid of you, Anthony Davis," and he didn't even tell him. The funny thing is, to me, the NBA, you never know what's gonna happen. You might even get traded the next day, because Anthony Davis asked the NBA, or asked the Lakers in general. He wants another big man behind him so he can help him in the backcourt. Okay? But instead, the Lakers are like, you know what? No, we're not doing that for you. We're getting rid of you. And now they go pick up Luka and Maxi Kleber. And I want to say this loud and clear to everybody. How do you do that? Like, was that just a mistake of you doing that? Because I thought Luka was going to be a Mav for life. But no, didn't happen. You know, again, if I'm a Laker fan, I would be happy right now. But I'm still happy because I heard that news. But now, let me say this loud and clear to Laker fans. Who's your next big man up? Who's going to guard somebody like Nikola Jokic? Because me and my friend, we were talking about that when the Luka trade went down. And I said, bro, you guys are not going to have a big man. You know that, right? Somebody that's going to play against the Nuggets like Nikola Jokic, you're going to lose every time. Anthony Davis can barely handle Nikola Jokic, barely. And even then, he goes out here and loses to Nikola Jokic. And I'm kind of curious if the Lakers are going to go ahead and make another big move for a big man, or are they just going to go ahead and get not big mans? I think they should. And if you think Jackson Hayes is going to do his job, good luck. Because this man ain't going to do nothing. But that's all I got to say to you guys. You guys go ahead and tell me in the comments. Are you guys excited for Luka in his first debut as a Los Angeles Lakers? And Anthony Davis is his first debut as a Dallas Mavericks. I'm very excited. I can't wait to see Luka on the floor when he makes his debut. But other than that, guys, thank you for watching. Until then, guys, I will see you in the next one. Peace out. Like, subscribe, comment down below. Until then, guys, see you.